everyone. Now we are going to see a very interesting topic, which is the report. It is one of the hard problem and which we can solve using the joins. Let me solve this now. You are given two tables, student and grades. Students contain three columns like ID, name and marks. Okay. So we have two tables. One table is student and another table is grades. Okay. Student table is having ID, name and marks. Grade table is having grade, minimum and maximum. So first we try to give a grade to each student. Let's say select star from first table is students as A. So inner join with grades. So inner join with grades as B. Let's say on how to join means, let's say the student score 1 marks. It want if that mark is between these two. The condition here is it's not like A dot B, A dot column 1 is equal to B dot column 2. It is bit different because we want to take a minimum marks. Let's say I will use this in Excel. I'm taking a snap and I will try to explain this in Excel so you're able to understand very clearly. So just now, if you see here, let's say the student marks is 25. It want to get mapped to this 20 and 29. So what you can give A dot marks, it's not equal to, it want to between what? It want to between B dot minimum mark and B dot maximum mark. So automatically if you give between condition, it will get mapped to this mark, correct? Yes or no everyone? So now the same thing we are going to do on A dot marks between what? B dot minimum mark, okay, and B dot maximum mark. So let's say I'm trying to run this code. Let's see what is happening. Um, Once again, select star from students. Yeah, okay. I say inner join grades. So expected to, okay, 1 second. Oh, sorry, I using DB2. Really sorry. Okay, just change it to MySQL and try it now. Let me try this. Yeah, yes. So able to see here, this guy is 15 ID number. Name is Mira. She scored 24. And what is happening? Her grade is mapped to 3. Yes, right? 24 is between 20 and 29. Guys, this 3 is from students table. This 3 information is from grade table. So we able to get the grade of Mira. Very simple, we got it. Now let I'm looking, it's not test case is failed. Now we are looking into the case statement very briefly. Here let me see one by one. Katie gives Eve a task to generate a report, like how I am giving the task to you guys. So generate 3 columns: name, grade and mark. So we don't want everything, we want only name. Grade is nothing but, so we want a grade and marks. So name, mark, so name and mark. So right now you can use, later if you expertise you can no need to give the alias name if that is unique column which is available in only one table. Right now for your better understanding I'm using this a dot b dot, because actually we don't need to give if name column is available in only one table, so we can directly use name. Why we are using this a dot means to avoid confusion. If that column is available in both tables, to avoid confusion to the system, we are using a or b, which column we are taking this name. Right now each and every column is unique, so we no need to give the a dot b dot and all. Okay, so for a better practice you can use this itself. Now we want only the name, grade and marks. Paka. Next, Kitty doesn't want the names of the students who scored a grade lower than 8. Okay, we, so the report must be in descending order higher. So So first we want to separate into a two things. One, the grade is greater than 8, and another is grade lesser than 8. Now how can I split it up? Where b dot grade is greater than or equal to 8. Now I am using the same code in one more line, which is grade is lesser than 8. So there is two things, two scenarios we want to apply. Okay, sir. One, the grade is greater than or equal to 8. What is the condition? The report must be in ascending order by grade. Higher, so higher grades are entered first. If there is more than one student with the same grade, 8 to 10, assigned to them, order those particular students by their name alphabetically. So very simple. We want to order by what? Order by grade, which is nothing but b dot grade. If more student having the same grade, what we want to do? Then order by grade in descending order. If more than two students, like more than one student is getting the same grade, the next sorting is based on their name. A dot name in ascending order. Okay. So first scenario is done, right? This is done. Okay. Now if there is more than one student, yeah, now we done the name based on alphabetical order. If it will be sorted. Now finally, if the grade is lower than 8, now this second scenario we want to solve. Use null as their name. So instead of name, you want to enter null. So they don't want, so you want to enter null. Let's see what is happening. You want to enter null as their name. Okay. And list, okay, let me given a codes itself and list them by their grades in descending order. So what we want to do? Order by grades in descending. Yeah, okay. So now if there is more than one student with the same grade, assign to them, order them particularly by their marks. So next set of sorting, if one more than one people is getting the same grade, next sorting is want to be done based on the a dot marks in ascending order. Okay. Now this will give 8 to 10. This will give 1 to 8. Now what we want to do, guys? What we can do? We can just directly union this. Correct? Yes or no? I'm just adding the union to this. I'm just running this code. Let's see what is happening. It throwing an error. Okay. So let's say checking for the syntax. Okay. I am trying this by giving a select star from. So I am using this in the first, and here I am using select star from. Opening this, closing. Let me try this now. Okay. Let's say I'm giving this as A, this as B. Okay, it's coming, but let's see why the test case is not passing. Is we sorted in everything is correct. Oh, this is not sorting based on, okay, here the grid is not getting sorted in descending. Are able to see here? First scenario, the grade want to be in descending order. Select star from. Here the grade is in descending, name is in ascending. Fine. Union. Okay, let's try to give union all. Why the sorting is get not properly working here? This is two different tables. Right syntax. SQL version is it's saying some error. Okay, we'll look into it. Okay, guys, let me continue solving this. So this is throwing me an error. I think so. There is some version problem, but it will definitely work. So let me try a easier way to solve this problem then. So now I'm just removing this all. I'm removing the filter. So this is my basic. So let's say I'm running this code to see what is happening. Yes. So we have a name and everything. So first thing I'm going to give, I'm trying to do a case statement and like, so instead of name, so here itself I'm writing the case statement. Listen, case when b dot grade is, so the thing is when grade is greater than or equal to 8, then print the name. So then print the name. Otherwise, we want null. Correct? Yes or no? Else we want null to be printed. How the output is? It's everything in caps. If only we want to print if the guy is getting more than 8 grade, then we want to print their name, right? Else we want to print null. So then grade and then marks. Finally, we want to order in what order by? Order by grade in descending order. B dot grade in descending. Then what is the next step? If two or more people is getting the same grade, we want to go for arranging their name in alphabetical order, right? Okay, sir. If but for this scenario, we want to arrange in marks, right? If the greater than 8, we want to, if the people are getting the same grade, we want to sort using the names in alphabetical order. If it is in lesser than 8, then we want to go for a marks, correct? Then marks in us. Then how we want to arrange marks in ascending order. So like that we are doing. Let's say why it is working in the second case means each and every name will have null. So this will not work for the people who scoring lesser than 7. I hope you understood. Very simple. Those whoever is getting a grade greater than like greater than or equal to 8, we will printing their name. Else we are printing null. So then we are finally sorting based on the grades. So all the people who getting 10 out of 10, 8, 9, like 10, 9, 8 will be there. Two people who is getting the same grade, next sorting will happen based on the name. So first case is done. Second case who scored lesser than 8, same thing, the sorting want to be happen on grade. But if you see the next sort want to be done based on the marks. Here if you see the name will not work out because each and everyone is having null as their name, correct? So let me try this. So what is they asking us? So version is not working for this. Oh, whenever you're opening the case statement, you want to end. So I forgot to end it. Yes. So I hope you understood. This is the very simple code you can use. Previous one is also important, but this is very easier to understand. And so previous one there is glitch in the version, but my code is right only. I hope you understood this is very important problem. Here instead of join, like how we are joining means use the between condition. That is the important catch here. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching this video.